Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hello, I'm John.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, the podcast where we take a long, hard look at some of our favorite action movies from the era of Arnold.
Schwarzenegger is the icon of the genre, and we're taking a deep dive into some of these 80s and 90s cult action movies and breaking them all the way down.
Well. Kevin.
Man, the bourbon is starting to take hold.
It's the Christmas cheer.
The Christmas
I think you mean the Christmas
spirit.
cheer. The Christmas spirits, as it were.
Spirits, indeed. Tell them what we've moved on to.
Fuck whatever else we're doing.
Ooh.
We are drinking something from the Dueling Grounds Distillery in Simpson County, Kentucky. We found this on our sojourn to Kentucky back in October. This is called Lincoln Pinch bourbon, and it is a single barrel cask strength guy.
Tell them about the proof.
And it's well, I like that it's 122.1.
Woo! That's how you know you're getting it straight from the barrel, is because it's not going to be an even number.
And it is of all the things that I brought back from that trip, of the 5 or 6 bottles that I brought back, this has been my favorite, and not I just think it's the most interesting tasting.
Yeah, I can already tell you this is going to be my one and only glass, because if I have another pour of this, I will fall out of this chair.
Yeah, you won't remember episodes 3 through 5.
But we're back. Those are the best episodes of the ones I don't remember. I have no idea what I said. This, and then they're hysterical.
Yeah.
So we're back. We're talking Jingle All The Way. Hello, listeners. Hello, friends. Last of the Action Heroes Podcast Network. Shout out. Check out the podcast network. There's definitely good shows going on over there.
Stings the nostrils.
Sex Panther. 60% of the time works every time.
That doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah. This was my first time watching this movie. It's the holidays. This is our special holiday series.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so it's nice to go back to the Arnold well.
If you haven't gotten all your Christmas shopping done, let this be your reminder.
Yeah, that's right.
Do it or don't do it.
A cautionary tale.
Or just wait until Christmas Eve
and run to Walmart like I used to do. Here's a narrated version of the Bible by Charlton Heston. I'll get this for my grandparents.
So tell us a little bit, John, about what's happening in this film.
So we know that our protagonist, Howard Langston, is a mattress wholesaler.
He's whatever. He's the mattress. What do you call it?
The mattress king of the Twin Cities.
Yes.
And he's a workaholic. He ignores his family. His young son, Jamie's obsessed with a Power Rangers Ultraman knockoff called Turboman. And because he's an absentee father, he is not up on the fact that his young son wants a Turboman action figure for Christmas 2 days before Christmas.
Is it believable that his kid could eat, sleep, and just live Turboman, and he's never heard of it before?
100%.
Okay.
Sure. If he's a workaholic, then yeah, he's like, who?
He's tuned out?
Yeah, he's like, whatever. And then we also, the only other thing that we know is that his wife is frustrated with him and wants his assurance that he remembered to get the toy, which he didn't, and that he's got a neighbor, Ted, who's a dirtbag, who's got eyes for his wife.
Absolutely. So
that's it.
It's Christmas Eve. He's got to go find this
he's
toy.
Left the house to go find a Turboman, which, if you can think back to the 80s and 90s, this movie is apparently modeled after the original Cabbage Patch Kid doll phase.
Slash Tickle
Me Elmo. But also, if you can think Tickle Me
or...
Elmo, which happened this year, 1996.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then The Power Rangers thing was the biggest one that I can remember from like my younger brother really wanted.
That was the hot toy one.
Yeah.
I would think
those were the three, but Ninja Turtles even.
What about like Star Wars? There was the year that the movie came out, and it was like everyone was buying those vouchers for a Star Wars toy because they were short on Star Wars toys.
But I remember like Ninja Turtles, like you couldn't find the party wagon, or you couldn't find the sewer, or you couldn't find the Technodrome. It's like. So all that kind of stuff.
So it's an artifact
memories.
of its time, but it was definitely the culture in the 90s.
Because now it's like companies know they just jack up the price and pretend, but you can still
go on
order
Amazon
it online.
and you buy it and it comes to your house.
Yeah.
You don't have to go find it. But we're in Minneapolis. There's like a mob scene outside this toy store, which I've never been shopping on the hellscape of Christmas Eve. Could it be this crowded?
Sure.
On Christmas Eve, you think they're out like this many fuck ups?
I think that Christmas by Christmas Eve, I don't know if they're getting news from somewhere that there's going to be a toy store that has the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think most of this stuff happens in the weeks before.
Right.
So,
I've heard of families, psychotic families, that would go out together and do all their Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, like as a family outing. And I'm just like, fuck that. That sounds like hell to me.
Well, I mean, is everyone buying like one gift for
I don't know.
If I knew what the system was, then maybe it could be fun if everyone's a little drunk and it's like you buy one gift for one person.
You don't want to push a stroller around in the mall on Christmas Eve.
Or leash your child like my mom used to do.
Shit, did you wear the leash?
Oh, fuck yeah. We were leashed. We were tethered to the stroller.
I learned something new about you and I like it.
Yeah, when Jacob, my younger brother, was still toddling, the rest of us fucks were leashed to the stroller.
That is awesome. This leash demeans us both.
With a
Simpson shout out.
With like a high-end telephone cord.
You didn't put the shot collar on.
No.
You're too far away. You get a little jolt.
We couldn't be beaten from a distance, yeah.
But so Howard, he's at the toy store. He shoves his way to the front of the line. He's asking through the door when the store opens. Ain't no way people are letting you just shove to the front.
No, you would have been manhandled right the fuck back. I don't know.
Even
He's
if
a
you're
big
Arnold.
guy, though. He was a big guy.
So this smug employee inside taps on the window and is like telling him it's 9 o'clock.
Great face from that guy.
Pulls out his fucking pocket watch.
He's psychotic.
Who carries a pocket watch?
He's a serial killer.
Yeah. It says 8:58.
He's a Batman villain.
And Arnold or Howard is pissed. The crowd pushes him back away from the door. They're heckling him. Now we get the entry of our postal worker, Myron, played by Sinbad. He's defending Howard, saying he's just a dad. He's just trying to find a toy for Christmas.
Right.
Basically. Myron says this last-minute shopping is enough to drive a man insane. Like, Sinbad was coming in hot, though.
Yeah, big time.
So he says he's stuck shopping today because the holiday season is so busy at the post office. He appears to be literally on the job, though, because he's in uniform. He's got a mail bag.
Right.
Myron proceeds to go on this rant about the mail at Christmas. And he's talking about, like, people sitting, how many shaving kits does a man need? And all this.
Probably improvising most of this.
Absolutely ad-libbing the shit. So Myron says he's here because his kid really wants one of these Turbo Man dolls. Except he talks about like this fruity action figure, Turtle Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, yeah, you couldn't like just make the casually like sort of homophobic comments anymore. But Howard says that's what I'm here for too.
Yeah, I to credit Howard, he was very patient with this stranger, Danger.
Oh yeah. Myron then goes on another rant about the toy companies brainwashing kids and making them feel bad if they don't get the popular toy.
There was all kinds of like, the working class men like us being held in thrall by toy cartels that spend billions to brainwash children.
Some
I was
Lenin.
like, whoa.
He's been reading the Communist Manifesto, but he's not wrong.
I love his, I know what I'm talking about because I did a semester at junior college.
Yeah, he was definitely ad-libbing this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going on about like his wife was fucking everyone at the post office except for me.
The backstory was amazing.
Woo. Okay. So he says he'd like to get his hands on the head of the toy company and choke him out. And then he grabs this older woman from the crowd and he's strangling her while no one intervenes.
Yeah, no one steps in. Everyone's like, "Hey, man, what's
That didn't happen. I was digging the unhinged energy, but like this, yeah.
Someone would like you're choking that lady out.
He lets her go, and then he tells her you shouldn't wear fur. Which is another ad lib, certainly.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
The toy store unlocks the door. People come storming, and they trample over that door guy.
Serves him right.
Which fuck
for being
that
an
dude.
asshole.
Yeah. Howard and Myron, they bolt to the Turbo Man section, find
at
nothing.
the expense of numerous other shoppers.
Yeah, dude.
They are body checking people right
They were
and left.
throwing people out of the way. So they find nothing but empty shelves. Howard grabs this young Chris Parnell, and he tells him,
Chris Parnell.
asks him, do you got any more Turbo Men in the back? This is the first movie Parnell ever did, apparently. This is
Nailed it.
Pre-Saturday Night Live. He laughs hysterically, tells his coworker, these guys are looking for a Turbo Man.
Did you recognize the dude, Patrick Richwood? He was in a bunch of other movies at this
He
time.
had a very familiar face.
A very unique look.
Yeah.
And I recognize a lot of the other movies that he was in, but he always sort of played like that laid-back, weird-looking character. I feel like he did a lot of commercial acting, too.
Those two, though, cracked me up.
They were amazing.
Yeah, that was another one of the legitimate laughs in the movie. So word quickly spreads through the store that they're looking for a Turbo Man. That woman's like, these two are looking for a Turbo Man.
I love
everyone's
like,
laughing.
Where have you guys been? Turbo Man's only the hottest selling Christmas toy ever. Duh. We got plenty of Turbo Man's partner Booster. Big laugh.
He calls him his faithful simpleton partner Booster. Big laugh. Yeah. Nobody wants. I enjoy the running joke that nobody likes Booster.
Especially by the end of the movie, which we'll get to later. But
it's fucking odd.
It is amazing.
It was, to me, shades of Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he was at this Alamo. It's like, there's no basement at the Alamo.
Yeah,
and everyone's just laughing at him. Someone stepped out from the crowd and took his picture. Like in his
Look at this fuck.
in his darkest moment. But so Howard grabs the dudes. He demands to know where he can find a Turbo Man. Where's your Christmas spirit?
Yeah.
They tell him, oh, a woman just left with a Turbo Man she'd had on layaway.
They gave her up immediately.
They did. Howard goes running to try to find the woman, but Myron knocks him into this big toy display and goes after the woman himself. Howard grabs the remote control for this little remote control car from off this kid. He blindly...
He's an amazing... Yeah, he has some second sight.
He drives the car and uses it to trip Myron, which he could not even see where he was driving the shit, and he perfectly did that shit. He's like, this is war. It was like the hammiest that Arnold's ever been in a movie.
That's the truth. I will say that this is the hammiest Arnold has ever been.
Even more so than Batman and Robin, which we might get to at some point.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Because it's a different kind of hammy.
He's playing it so broad.
That's a comic book villain.
Yeah.
So in this, it's just like slapstick. And it's like Arnold doing slapstick is
right.
Weird.
They could have been a better film if they had cast someone else, a comedy guy.
Yeah. I think
we'll get to
this
that
movie
later.
would be awesome with Vince Vaughn.
I was thinking about fucking how good Tim Allen could have done this.
Tim Allen would have been amazing in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right around the time, like the Santa Claus was about to come out.
Imagine fucking, he might have been young. He could have played
Tom
Myron.
Hanks.
Maybe Jim Carrey was blowing up.
Jim Carrey would have been awesome in this.
Yeah. He might have been young to have a family and all that. But
nah.
So
they were having him young back in the day.
So Howard runs out. He stops to taunt Myron. Oh, poor baby.
I remember that from the trailers and
Does
stuff.
a great face, though.
Yeah.
He's like
Arnold always gives good face.
It's the
Arnold
accent.
always gives good
the
face.
accent, the cadence, it's hard for him sometimes.
And that's when I said that's like alternate titles for this movie should have been Adults Behaving Badly or Black Friday.
Oh, yeah. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, he runs out of the store, out on the street. He sees the woman driving off with the Turbo Man doll, like displayed prominently in the back window
like,
of
on
her
top
Volvo.
of, like her car is like a B&E, like I mean it's like a thief's like dream, because it's like she has tons of wrapped presents just stacked up in the back.
I mean,
then the
stores are just opening. Her car's full already.
I feel like maybe she was on her way like to a grandchild's house. She was probably driving upstate or some shit.
That's what I said. I hope she's heading straight to where she's going, because that Turbo Man is begging to be stolen.
Because I was reading the notes, and then when I saw her car, I was like, that reminded me of my grandmother showing up to the house and I'd go out to like help her unload the car, and she would have like lots of like wrapped and then my dad's parents too. They'd like show up to the house with like lots of wrapped presents and stuff. And so when I saw that, I was like, definitely. So maybe she was like picking up this last gift to.
She just paid off for the Turbo Man.
She'd been saving up for however many months.
She's on a fixed income,
like my grandmother, working at the chiropractor's office. Friends.
So he chases after the car. The woman sees him in the rear view mirror.
She's like, nope.
And she's like, panics. This man is chasing after the car. She speeds off. I don't know how that should have been the woman that Sinbad choked earlier. It didn't make any sense that it wasn't her.
Because the guy in the store,
She's wearing
said
fur.
she's wearing fur.
It didn't make any sense. I rewound it like 5 times.
And it's not the same woman.
No, it's a different person. It didn't make any sense that it wasn't the woman that Sinbad choked.
Because I was like, is that the same woman? Maybe she's wearing a hat. She was wearing a hat. But
why not?
Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
It would have been more awesome if it was the same woman.
Yes. It didn't make sense for it not to be her.
Yeah.
So
bad writing, lazy.
Cut to a montage.
Howard's
hitting
has to be a montage.
He's hitting every toy store in town. It seems
in
like
the
no
Twin
luck.
Cities.
It was like an homage to The Lost Weekend. I don't know if you ever watched that movie where like this dude was on a bender. It was like ahead of its time, like Billy Wilder movie from back in the day about a dude with a drinking problem, like in the 50s or something.
I can't identify.
But he's like bouncing from bar to bar. But there's this montage of him stumbling down the street with all these like neon signs.
Well, you see lots
It's
of
a
homage.
famous-
You see
yeah.
lots of homage to that.
A very famous thing. So that's what's going on here. We see like all these toy stores, and he's getting laughed at. You know,
I fucking love that. I love the blast from the past of him in the phone booth flipping through
the yellow
flipping
pages.
through the book, finding toys. So that brought back a memory. I've told you about this.
Yeah.
Like I just had my tonsils out or some other kind of like oral surgery or whatever, and like had been jonesing. I guess it would have been about the time of Christmas, but was like jonesing for a Technodrome, and by no it was by no instigation of mine. My stepdad drove us around, me and him, for hours
looking
to
for
toy stores, stopping at payphones, calling toy stores, and being like, "Do you have a Technodrome? And finally, we found one, and I was like,
Ooh.
Because I'd had my tonsils taken out.
Lucky him.
Yeah,
The thought of trying to do this in a pre-cell phone world.
it's in like we drove that day. If you can,
How do you
think
even
of it,
find the directions to these places you don't know?
He just knew. He's like he was
Yeah.
like he knew where Cumberland Mall was. He knew where Town City Mall was. He knew where Perimeter Mall was. And I mean,
Ooh.
we probably drove. And man, I need to thank him when I see him at
Absolutely.
Christmas again. Like probably 100 miles plus that day, looking for a Technodrome. Anyway, salute.
He
Howard.
found it. Shout out Howard. But yeah, he's being like our Howard. He's being laughed at, like laughed out of the toy stores by these smug toy store
love that
employees.
so much.
Lots of people offering him booster dolls. He's like, nobody wants booster.
It's so funny.
In one store, Howard like reaches his breaking point. He freaks out and destroys this Turbo Man stand-up cutout thing. It seems like he's hit every toy store in town, basically. Now back at home, Jamie and Ted's kid Johnny, they're playing Turbo Man,
Right, of course.
And however one plays Turbo Man, like,
Well,
yes,
it's
you've
like-
been. I'm tired of your Turbo Man. You're always Turbo Man. It's
Well,
my turn to be Turbo Man.
I can remember that too, like playing with neighborhood kids in like my grandparents' neighborhood of everyone being like, "Who's going to be the Red Ranger, the Power Ranger? Who's going to
Yeah.
be Red Ranger?" And
Oh,
being
you
like,
played
we played Power
Power
Rangers.
Rangers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, who's going to be Red Ranger? Yeah.
Shout out, rest in peace to who just died, Green
Tommy.
Ranger?
Yeah, the guy that played Green Ranger / White Ranger.
Grim.
Yeah, that's sad to hear.
Life's hard,
Yeah,
so go hug somebody that you love,
definitely.
and,
And then pop this movie on,
It's fun.
and hopefully it'll make you feel
pop
better.
it on
Actually,
Vibe out.
and then go watch those Power Rangers series, season 2 or 3, when Jason David Frank was killing it as the
Shit was
Green
strong.
Ranger, because shit
Yeah.
was awesome.
Am I crazy for thinking that weird, evil, like witchy woman was kind of sexy?
Rita? No.
Was she sexy? I don't remember
Yeah,
now.
I mean, she had a weird head thing.
was
but
she real old though?
Well, I mean, her head thing made her seem old because her hair was gray,
Yeah.
but I think she wasn't actually old.
Okay.
But she was. I thought she was attractive.
Okay. All right.
She wasn't as attractive as Amy Jo Johnson. We know you're listening.
Is that the
Amy
Pink
Jo.
Ranger?
Pink Ranger. Yeah,
Shout out.
original.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
She's got the coconut oil. She's giving Daniel Day-Lewis a massage.
Yeah, she's hanging out with Haley Joel Osment
in our clubhouse.
and Jake Lloyd.
It's our fan club.
Yeah, would you guys
Dame Judi Dench is making lemonade.
Please let us know what the address of the fan club is so that we can join you. That'd be great.
Ever-growing fan club.
So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So now Ted is putting his creepy ass game on Liz.
Oh, this is so weird.
He's got every single mom, milfy chicks, like in the neighborhood drooling over him, but he wants Liz.
It's a sign of the times when in the mid-'90s, people were like, I can't believe that so many people are divorced. And it's like, this has been happening for years and years and years. And it's like, in this movie is like, yeah, divorced dad, all these divorced moms, like in the neighborhood.
In the good old days, though, people would just kill their spouse. They didn't get divorced. They just murdered. Just murdered because Jesus. It's because it's wrong to get divorced.
Hallelujah. Jesus is down with some murder, though.
So Ted tells Liz she should go upstairs and get a shower.
So weird.
While he watches the boys.
She's baking cookies.
Yeah, she's making these gingerbread cookies or something. He says, I'll finish the cookies.
Sugar cookies. Yeah, sugar cookies. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. I know. Ted knows.
So then he leans in real close and he takes her apron off.
That's so fucking
weird. Dude.
That's so dark.
The faces he's making, though, while he's doing it are just incredible. Like these, like it's just a weird, creepy grins. So she's going along with it, though.
But also the choreography of it makes it seem like it's like if you were her, would it be? It's like I'm supposed to be like, yeah, it's weird, but because it's this guy, is it weird? And it was effective because I could totally get her being like confused by his.
It
like
worked.
Trying to be a wife chum, but also he's like a sexual predator. Full
yes. So once she's gone to, I guess, take a bath or a shower or whatever. Once she left the kitchen, he burns his hand on a hot cookie or something.
Scalding hot.
Then he starts screaming at the kids. So we see in those cracks in the facade of Ted.
Exactly. Having a not so hidden temper.
Now Howard is called home from the payphone. He's going to check in. He's surprised that Ted answers. Ted has like a literal orgasm while he's eating the cookie.
Oh my God, these cookies.
Oh my God, your wife's cookies. Those cookies.
My jeans are stained.
He just glazed those cookies.
Oh, gross.
But who told you could eat my cookies? Howard says, you need to.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Howard says he needs to speak with Liz. Ted says, look, she's in the shower. I'm happy to go talk to her. No! It's just so weird. Howard tells Ted to tell her, I'm running late. Don't worry. Ted says, oh, she's not going to be worried because I'm here. And then he continues,
these cookies.
Oh, my God, these cookies. Put the cookie down. That's like, I feel like the line that was supposed to blow up. Put the cookie down now.
Yeah, I feel like this movie should have blown up more, but I'm wondering if it's because audiences had Arnold fatigue.
Yeah.
I'm seriously wondering.
Maybe so. I could see it.
It's just like, a holiday movie with Arnold.
Put that cookie down. Because I love that, though.
Yeah.
The delivery, it's like that. It's not a tumor. It's like any number of other.
Exactly.
It's supposed to catch on. Put the cookie down.
It should be a catchphrase, but it's not. Well, it will be now. Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks, Arnold. We're bringing it back.
But yeah, it gets a big reaction from the other people in the bank of payphones. Blast from the past. There was this story I read in the news earlier this year about New York City, had removed its last payphones in the city or whatever had been taken down.
Tons of payphones all over London.
Really? There were still the red?
Because I think you can, it's still a thing where you can buy cards and call if you need to.
I think there's still plenty of phone booths here in our home base of Atlanta, but even New York apparently is done with phone booths.
In as long ago as 2008 and 9, because a lot of people don't want to pay for. Now it's included in your cell bill. Just travel and fucking use the cell service. But people would travel overseas. At least I did, and then buy prepaid cards and call someone. That's a fucking hassle, man. Just use your phone.
Did you have phone service over there?
Hell yeah. And that was another thing too.
It used to be that you didn't.
Yeah. And I will also say that driving all over northern Wales out in the middle of the fucking national park without cell service that Google Maps still gets a signal and was surprisingly accurate even when I was lost out in the fucking wilderness. Not really the wilderness.
You found your way back home.
And the GPS driving never once let me down. So it's like,
but you were driving on the left side of the road?
Yeah.
How was that?
That's fine.
Easy?
Yeah.
Even as drunk as you were?
I will proudly say that never once did I drive inebriated in the UK on the other side of the road. Also because it's fucking dark. There's no street lights driving through that national park. It's like, and so I was so nervous. I was like trying to be vigilant, like, oh God, driving through these mountain passes on narrow roads. So what's this movie about?
Jingle All The Way. Ted is asking Howard if you're all right. Says, there's a spike in stress-related breakdowns around the holidays. Definitely. The oven dings.
I love that.
And Ted is like, oh, I got to go. The cookies are ready or whatever. He hangs up real quick. So Howard's walking away from the payphone. We see that Myron was also there making a call.
As luck would have it.
Yeah, that's a hell of a coincidence in a major U.S. city.
Yeah.
But Myron stops Howard, says, look, I'm sorry about the dust up we had back at the toy store. Howard says, don't worry about it. Myron says, we're pretty similar. Howard's like, I doubt that. Which I'm like, I'm not so sure. Like, I think we're supposed to automatically make the leap that Howard's the good guy and Myron's the bad guy.
Right.
But I don't know why that is. They're the same human so far, except that Howard's rich and he's white.
Right.
And Myron's a lowly civil servant minority guy.
Very interesting.
So, but because, Howard seems more successful socioeconomic wise.
I started drawing comparisons between Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson in Unbreakable.
Where like flip sides of the coin?
Yeah. Well, I mean, where Arnold is the Bruce Willis character, like the good white guy.
Yeah.
And Myron is Samuel L. Jackson, the evil black guy. Or like the ulterior motive, like different set of values, like trying to figure things out, black guy. And I was like, that's interesting that they chose to make the bad guy or the antagonist in this case. Well, there are dual antagonists. There's relationship antagonist, white guy.
It's motorcycle cop antagonist.
Yeah, well, I guess three antagonists. And then, So I thought that was very, very interesting. But again, another time, another decade.
Yeah, to me so far, they're just a couple of questionable dads.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and I referred to it in my notes earlier. It's like they're sort of like working class dads that have been brought to, well, maybe Arnold's not working class because he owns his own
cashmere
company.
jacket and his.
But they've been brought to this point because they've been brainwashed by Big Toy.
Yeah, big toy cartels. So now Myron suggests we should work together to find some Turbo Man dolls. That's the fucking best possible idea that anyone's had. Like, let's split up. We'll cover more ground. If either one of us finds Turbo Mans, we'll buy two of them. We'll meet at back wherever at a certain time and see how we did. This is a pre-cell phone world. Yeah, ideal. But Howard politely declines that offer. So then Myron gets more adamant about it, but Howard's like, look, I think you're a nice guy, but I want to do this by myself, which I sort of understand where Howard's coming from in principle.
Yeah.
But priority numero uno for today
is getting the thing.
Find the fucking Turbo Man.
Get the thing.
We'll worry about becoming a better dad starting tomorrow. Okay, but we got to find this doll. So Myron looks like his feelings are kind of hurt. Then Howard sort of is rolling his eyes at Myron, which Myron, honestly, I'm not so sure that Howard's not the prick in this particular scene.
Yeah.
But so Howard walks off. Myron chases after him, and he's like, I guess you're good enough to talk to me in line at the toy store, but you're not good enough to be on my team.
This is amazing.
Facts. He's accuses Howard of being racist.
That was hysterical.
Which also felt like improv, though, from Sinbad. He's like, you're Mr. Wear your little fancy cashmere coat and your nice little suede shoes, which I'm like, this has got to be improv shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm good enough to talk to in line, but I'm not good enough to be on your team, which I think he had him pretty well pegged.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's like, you think you're better than me for whatever reason.
But also, I'm one of those guys that would have been like, look, I'm so nervous of personality that like it would take a lot for me to like be like, all right, let's exchange information and all this stuff. And
we'll meet back here at 3.
Maybe if cell phones had been a thing, I could be like, yes, absolutely.
If I find it, I'll text you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this situation, I would have been like, look, guy, I'm very, very nervous already. I've fucked up big time. I got to do this thing. I got to do this now.
I got to do it, Ma.
Ma, I got to do this now.
So at this moment, things are tense. But just then, a man comes running past screaming to no one in particular that another toy store's got a late delivery of Turbo Mans. Like, I guess he's talking to the person in the car.
He is. He's talking to the person he's getting in the car with.
Who left their door open in the freezing ass Minneapolis December weather.
They're probably smoking.
I guess so. So Myron and Howard, they celebrate. They run to their respective vehicles. They should be working together.
Right.
This movie could have been so much more satisfying.
Absolutely.
Like, you start out like, yes, let's work together. Then somewhere later,
be buddies? Why not them be buddies?
And then maybe later,
so funny.
And then later, Myron could betray him or something.
Yeah, it would have been so funny if they'd been buddies the whole time, and then when they get a hold of one, Myron's like, "Fuck you," and takes it. That would have been amazing.
There's so many different directions you could have taken, but Myron,
or vice versa.
Oh,
if they found one and Howard's
a dickhead
and took it.
But yeah, they go to their separate cars. They're on their own. Myron's mail truck is not wanting to start up. Howard cranks up that Suburban and backs it into the parked police motorcycle. Fucking brutal to happen.
I immediately got a vasovagal response. I was like,
and wouldn't you know it, it's the same policeman that he ran afoul of the night before.
You broke my little mirror.
You broke my little mirror.
I love that.
That was funny. So Myron drives by laughing his ass off. Is there a problem?
Is there a problem?
It was so good. Oh, the fucking Schadenfreude was real.
Is amazing.
Yeah. Dude, and that mail Jeep is pimp. I want one of those, man.
Well, that's the thing is they've designed mail trucks to be, it's like they're cheap, easy to repair, and stay on the road forever.
Dude.
They haven't been updated in years.
That little thing he was driving was fucking fire, man.
I love it. I love a mail truck.
Now we cut to the Mall of America.
Just for a moment in the episode, I want to pause to discuss the ubiquitousness of the Mall of America in 90s children's cinema. Mighty Ducks, this... Like, I feel like the Mall of America, once it exploded...
It opened around... It opened in the 90s?
It was fucking it was like everywhere.
Have you been?
No. I was going to ask, have you been?
When I went to our buddy Adam's... sort of wedding celebration, it was in Minneapolis. I think the Mall of America is really near the airport.
Okay.
So on my last day, I had my Uber take me to the Mall of America, and I wandered around for a bit, and it's fucking sprawling.
What's the difference between it and Mall of Georgia?
No difference. Just more stores.
And roller coasters.
There's a roller coaster, Ferris wheel, like that sort of shit going on in the big
But as far as shopping goes, it's got what you want.
Same type of stores, but every store you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, because when I was watching it, I was like, I remembered talking to friends in school and being like, oh my God, Mall of Georgia, Mighty Ducks.
Everyone was talking about it. It's the biggest mall ever.
There's a roller coaster there. So, biggest mall ever. And now it's like, what's a mall for?
Malls suck.
What's it for? Yeah.
It's hell on earth.
You know it's coming back. Malls are coming back.
A resurgence, you think?
Oh, there definitely will be. Definitely will be.
Also, I love the Christmas song, the Tom Petty.
I do too.
It's a fucking killer song.
Yeah.
Underrated Christmas song. Christmas all over again.
Yeah, agreed.
Now, the mall is fucking crowded, as I guess it probably would be.
Maybe Christmas Eve. There's a lot of people shopping on Christmas Eve.
There's a mass of people gathered outside the toy store. The toy store manager, he's there. He's announcing, look, we've got a small quantity.
The rumors are true.
Of the action figure known as Turbo Man.
What the fuck is the language? He's prepared a statement.
It's like odd phrasing, wasn't it?
He's prepared a statement.
The action figure known as Turbo Man. It was weird.
It's so good.
So the crowd goes wild. Myron sees Howard. He's further back in the crowd. He gives him a little smug look. The manager explains that everyone's going to get a ball with a number.
I like the system.
Totally fair way to handle it. We're going to draw numbers. If your number wins like fucking lottery, you're going to get a chance to buy the Turbo Man. People start immediately jostling like there aren't enough balls to go around. But there were thousands of balls they had.
Yeah. So many.
Too many.
So, I mean, like, is there a rule that everyone gets one ball or everyone gets as many balls as they can
I think
handle?
it was going to be one ball, and then we're going to start drawing numbers.
Right?
But
it's so, like, set the parameters and make them clear.
I love
it. It was pandemonium.
He also tells the crowd, we have plenty of booster dolls.
We don't want it. Nobody wants a booster.
Nobody wants a booster.
The fact that it gets worse and worse as the movie progresses.
We don't want it.
It is like I'm laughing so hard because that was one of the things in the movie that was like, that is so great. That everyone hates booster.
Nobody wants a booster. We don't want it. Imagine your kid fucking pukes when he opens a booster toy in the morning.
It's like, oh my God.
So the manager then also announces that the price of the Turbo Man is now doubled. Price gouging motherfuckers.
I love that the employees are like laughing because that's hysterical. They're like,
because they're
that's
getting
awesome.
a cut of the profits.
Exactly.
So the crowd gets real angry and starts pushing and shoving to get to the front to get a number. The dudes here are handing out the numbered balls. They start getting mobbed and they just friggin' chuck the balls everywhere.
Fuck it. We don't care.
It's a great movie moment with all the parents are just like.
I think if I was a ball holder, I'd have been like, get back and form a line.
Get the fuck back.
I would have been like, no.
But people are like diving all over each other.
And this is the shit that happens where they're like,
amazing.
people are beating each other.
I was just, so we're bourbon guys, and I was looking at the bourbon Facebook group, and people were saying like there was some limited number of bottles at some store, and people were fighting over it and like trying to grab bottles out of other people's carts or baskets or whatever. And I'm like, Jesus, it's just fucking liquor, people. Like,
you will not notice. Hey, look, go buy a 100 proof Old Forester.
You won't be disappointed.
And you'll never know the difference. You won't even care. You'll be drunk. You won't care. Oh, my God. That's so sad. That's sad to me.
But like people are acting like just holding a ball is a guarantee you're going to get a Turbo Man or something.
Yeah.
That's not the situation.
Yeah.
There's so many more balls than there were people.
Yeah.
There, I was so confused by the scene, but they're like people are scratching and clawing and.
Well, what they should have done is like have people line up, walk down with the bucket.
Yeah.
All the way down the line.
There you go.
All the way around. If no one gets a number,
we keep
they
drawing
walk
numbers
around again.
We'll keep drawing numbers until we get somebody.
Yeah.
But I loved Howard manages to get a ball. Myron dives on him.
That was so like,
maces him.
Fucking, I was pissed.
And he's screaming, he maced me.
That shit was so funny.
Myron celebrating having gotten that one ball. And then Howard, this is one of my other favorite ones. He got two. He got two.
That shit was amazing.
It's another one of my favorite moments in the movie.
The whole crowd's like, fuck this.
It wasn't even true.
Get the mailman.
Get the mailman. They start like diving on Myron and the ball goes rolling off and he's at the bottom of the pile. Myron's like saying, Rodney King. Rodney King. It's more just, it had more improvs, I'm sure, from Sinbad.
Yeah.
Howard goes chasing after this one ball like this is a guarantee you're going to get one.
He left the store instead of just getting another ball.
It makes no sense. Like this is the one ball he's got to have.
It doesn't make a lick of sense.
No, but he's chasing down this crowded escalator and through like Legoland. He's fucking wrecking kids.
I get big
shit.
John Matrix vibes of him running through the mall.
Running amok in a mall.
Yeah.
What we're missing though is there's more opportunities for carnage. Like he jumped off the escalator and landed on the piano and the shit should have just fully collapsed.
Yeah.
You know?
That would have been sad.
Or like,
yeah.
Dude, how fucking sharp the stairs are on an escalator. Like if he was just shoving people down, you know, whatever. Like it should have been
there are all sorts of bodily
violence.
injuries in this movie that could have happened.
It could have gone to like larger Home Alone type levels of carnage happening.
Agreed.
But so Howard dives after this ball. He goes like rolling under a railing, falls down into the lower level of the mall into some kid's stroller.
Yeah, and like it was rolling through a Legoland play area.
He was fucking kids shit up in there, like he was running,
kicking
wrecking
displays
Legos
and stuff. Yeah.
So then the ball, he goes rolling under this railing, falls down to like the next lower level of the mall into some kid's stroller. The kid locks eyes with Howard and gives this creepy fucking look to him.
Devil child.
That kid was a like creepy, weird, androgynous type of kid. My younger sister Drew had the same haircut around that same age. This weird just bowl cut thing.
Yeah.
Now Howard, now he's in the elevator. He's riding down, instead of going back to the toy store, he's riding down the elevator
to get a different number.
Yeah. He's going to track this kid down, and he's gone into this indoor playground thing. This shit is taking so long that every Turbo Man's probably already been given away upstairs.
That's all I was thinking about. Is like, you've lost your chance.
This is like, dude, you're the shady fucking Howard that you are. Just like mosey over to that manager and be like, look, I'll give you $500 if you sell me a Turbo Man.
Yeah, you've got money.
It seems like you're wealthy. Anyway, that's how it should have gone down.
Yeah.
Just bribe this dude's ass. But Howard, he's charging into the playground, fucking hurtling over kids and crawling through tunnels. The kid with the ball is like taunting him.
That was funny.
You like the
the kid was funny.
So Howard chases after this kid. He goes down the slide into the ball pit. He immediately asks this girl. He immediately identifies it as a girl, which I didn't know.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
I
thought this kid's just fucking weird. But so he picks up a ball from the ball pit and he's like, don't you want to trade ball? Did you want this shiny red ball?
One of thousands of balls in the ball pit.
She shakes her head and then pops the ball in her mouth.
What?
Which he goes grabbing, trying to get that ball back. Which
you don't touch a child.
No,
don't touch a child.
Rule of thumb: never put your fingers in the mouth of someone else's kid,
or touch another child ever.
Now, just then, the kid's mother whacks Howard over the head with a purse, calling him a pervert.
Mm-hmm.
Mom grabs the kid, runs off. Half a dozen other moms jump in and start fucking beating his ass, calling him a pervert. They like swarmed on him.
Yeah.
They're content, though, to just send the pervert off. Like, just go somewhere else,
Don't call mall cops. Yeah, just like, beat him to the periphery of the action. It's like in a play. It's like we beat him back, and then the scene continues. And he's like, I'm not a pervert. I was just looking for Turbo Man ball.
It's some more like good Arnold speak. I was just looking for Turbo Man doll. Yeah. That's what we got. That's where the movie's going to
happen. He's not going to be arrested by mall cops, surely.
The quest continues for a Turbo Man doll, but we're going to have to get to that next week.
In episode 3.
Yes. Please join us. Happy holidays to you and yours. Drink bourbon, drink eggnog.
Drink everything.
Whatever, mulled wine.
Ooh.
A nice aged brie.
Ooh, damn.
Fucking
son, you're talking to me.
Fucking Ellis from Die Hard.
In the meantime, we'll be here, and we know you'll be back, and we'll be back.
They call me Backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day. They call me Backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day.